Everybody's talking about it. We're going to talk about it. GPT-5. It's the newest model from OpenAI, as you probably already know if you're watching this video. And I just want to put my thoughts in it, show you a little bit of some demos of things that I've been interacting with, and just, have a little bit of a chat about GPT-5, because honestly, it is very impressive. Very, very impressive. There's been two moments historically in this amazing AI journey that we've been on that I can think of that I have had genuinely this kind of jaw drop moment. The first was when I was interacting with a very early version of GPT, and it generated me like a paragraph, and the paragraph in today's standards was rubbish, but it was a paragraph of text that was generated intelligently, seemingly out of nothing, and that was like incredible. The next moment after that was a couple of years later, and I was working with Midjourney V4, and I asked it to generate a realistic photograph of a character from an animated show, and that blew my mind. That was incredible. We are now at one of these moments. GPT-5 is the most powerful model I have ever interacted with, and it is incredibly impressive, especially for coding tasks. Previously with coding tasks, especially if you're doing it inside of the app, inside of the UI in Canvas, you would generate something and it would be kind of okay. It might be a bit basic, and you would download that and take it into Cursor and iterate on it, or you would manually work on it, or you would talk to ChatGPT and try to get it to build and build and build. When you're doing that now natively in GPT-5, you can kind of just give it a very basic prompt and it will build something fully fledged incredibly well from the get-go. And I just want to demonstrate that with you now. So I have a prompt here. Generate a wellness app to track my wellness habits. I want to set 4 wellness targets each day, and I can check them off which ones I've done. And it's going to be a beautiful calendar, minimal, elegant design. Now, for reference, I designed a version of this in Canva, and I have it printed, and I've been having it, using it on my fridge for about 2 years now. And it works really, really well. It's like I've put it in a photo frame, and you can use dry erasers, and you can like add things and rub things off, and it's really cool. But I was like, okay, let's test GPT-5 and see if we can get something stunning natively inside of the app with a limited prompt. So we're going to run it. And that, to clarify, this is the extent of our prompt. So GPT-5 is going to think. It's quite intelligent, so it can decide if it needs to think longer, if it needs to act or do different things. And it's already started. So we can see it's using React, and it's going to start building. You can even look, so it's thought for 7 seconds. So fine. Incorporate React hooks, Tailwind. Okay. I mean, fine. Let's see what it can come up with. We're already at 100 lines of code. Just to say also, if you currently don't have access to GPT-5, they're rolling it out across the entire network slowly. You might have access to it already. If you don't, what you can do is use a VPN and change your location to the United States. Then it will activate for your account, and then you can change back to your original location if you want. Just like a little route around to activate it in your account. Okay, I mean, that was quick. So 319 lines of code. Let's run it. Let's see what we get. All right. Okay. So immediately we've got calendar view, habits, targets. Great. So let's put, go to the gym and get 10K steps. And then, these will do. So there we go. Now, do those save if I come out of that? Yes, they do. So this is today. Okay, cool. So we can click on today, and I have gone to the gym. I have got my 10K steps, and I have slept. We can check them off. Nice. Okay. What about yesterday? So we can backtrack. So if I forget to do it, I can go back and add it in. That's really cool. I like how it tells me which day is today in case I forget. And I guess you can see historically, yeah. So if I click this, yeah, it does take you back to today. That's really cool. Now you could, of course, continue to iterate on this. Like, let's say, I want 2 things. Okay, let's see what it can handle. So we go, I want a progress bar for the month. So I want it to be able to tell me the percentage of actions that I have performed over the month. I haven't said all of that. I've just said I want a progress bar for the month and I want to download my data as a CSV. Let's see what it can handle as a follow-up prompt from the initial. But I mean, the initial one, fabulous. I think it's a beautiful design. I really like it. And I think, you know, we could even add a day view even, so we could have maybe another section or whatever. But like, this is, to remind you, what you're seeing right now is from a single prompt. Okay, so you've made edits. What edits have you made? Do I have to reload to get the edits? Yes, I think so. Let's run it again. So sometimes I run into this issue where if you stop it and then rerun it, it doesn't initialize the environment. And then it's just a hard refresh, I think. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so now it does work. So 3% of the targets completed. I mean, that's not designed very nicely, but we can change that. Let's see, does it update? It doesn't update. No, it does. 8%. Okay. 10%. How's it up? So it updates when you tick them off. Okay. It's like, these are the types of things you can generate. I mean, it's been what? 5 minutes? We've just generated a habit tracking app in 5 minutes that needs minimal refinement at this stage. I think that is pretty incredible. So that's where I'm going to leave this one. But let me know if you want some more demos, some tips and tricks of things that you can do with GPT-5. I'd love to make more videos on this if that is of interest. Feel free, please, to follow me, like, comment, subscribe, all of that nonsense if you want more content from this face. But otherwise, thank you for watching and enjoy GPT-5.